Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Man of Hot Collectibles here with yet another Hot Toys unboxing and review video. Today we're taking a look at the one and only Iron Man Mark 47 from Spider-Man Homecoming movie. As always, I'm going to show you the packaging, the accessories, and of course the figure. But before we start, if you want to get this figure or any of the figures, make sure you check out Dave at SG Pro Toys and let me know that I send you so you can save some money. Link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases and posting videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so you don't miss anything. Enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing experience. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and here we have the packaging and we have a very nice picture of Iron Man in the front. Very cool art. We have the Spider-Man Homecoming here. This is the side of the box with the insert foam, which is a darker color. This is the back with a nice texture on the box with all the crates and warnings. Small pieces, do not eat it. This is the other side of the box with a continuation of the picture of Iron Man in the front. You see Mark 47 there. This is the bottom. Last but not least, this is the top of the box with the Spider-Man Homecoming logo. So now let me open this up so we can take a better look at the picture and the accessories. And guys, I'm very happy I pulled the trigger with this figure. I missed out the first release and the second one. There was no way I'm gonna miss that out. So this is the insert foam with a nice darker color. So let me open this up so we can take a better look at the figure and the accessories. So let me just remove this and you can see here the Iron Man figure as you'll see it in the packaging. So let me remove all the plastic so you can have a better look of this beauty here. So let me just remove this because we have more accessories underneath this packaging and we have the instructions, we have the base, the missiles and everything else with the battery. So you can see a very nice base as well. This is the different pieces, the lens, the glasses and the batteries. So now let me just show you Iron Man in the packaging. So let me just show you a better close-up here. You can see the helmet, the nicely painted figure. We have the hand effects, the hands and everything else. So now what I'm gonna do next is take everything out and take a closer look at the figure. And here we have Iron Man Mark 47 and guys, this looks beautiful. I really like the detail, the paint application, the colors is just fantastic. So let me do a slow 360 so you guys can see all the details in a better way. So this is the side of the helmet. You can see the paint application very nicely done, as well as some scratches, which is the battle damage effect. And you can remove this piece and you have access to the battery, so you can turn this on and off. So as you can see, it lights up very nicely. Very cool. This is the side. This is the other side. You can see some scratches on the side as well. So let me just turn this off so the battery doesn't run off. And we have those pieces here that you can actually remove as well. And it is magnetic, which is a great feature. We have other accessories, which I'm going to show you later in the video, so no worries. Now this piece here also is removable. So as you can see here, so let me just remove it so you guys can have access to other batteries as well. So this is the on and off switch. You turn it on and you see those lights here in the back turn it on. Very bright as well to be a little battery compartment, right? So it looks very cool. So let me just put this on and that's it. So both shoulders are removable so you can put batteries as well. This one and the other one, of course. Now moving down to the chest piece, you can see a very nice detail as well. And this is removable as all the Iron Man figures. And you can see those little details painted in a very cool metallic silver, which in my opinion looks super cool. Very nicely painted. And there's nothing underneath this cover. So let me just put that on and keep checking out this figure. Now the amount of detail in this figure is just insane. I love the paint application, the color, this metallic silver with the red. I think it is hands down one of the best Iron Man figures I have in my collection. Now we have the arm here with the articular fingers, and moving down to the other side of the arm, this piece is also removable and you can have access to batteries as well. So let me just take this off And again, we have the switch here. So you turn it on and you see the hand light it on. Very nice light effect here as well, and there too. So this figure has a lot of lighting features, so that's a good thing. Now the downside is that you have to put the batteries, which, you know, then after this review I'll remove them because I don't like to keep the batteries on my figures. Now this is the torso, the abs. You can see those flaps that you can move it up and down, and very nice detail here as well. You can see the armpit, very cool mechanic effect there. And moving down to the legs, you can see a nice pattern with a darker gray with a metallic silver, looking very cool. We have the knees and the red color with the yellow here at the bottom of the feet. You can see some weathering as well, some scratches here, which is a very cool effect in my opinion. And this is the bottom of the feet with the, I guess, some the hole that you can put the effect underneath. So looking very cool. This is the back. We can see more silver color, which is super cool combination. We have the more silver here. We have Iron Man's booty, which has no booty. And this piece here is also removable to have access to the lighting feature on the legs. So as you can see, different compartments, different lighting options, and it does look very cool. We have one here on the side, here at the knee, and of course here. So it looks very cool. Both legs have the same feature, just so you know, in case you're wondering. And that's basically it for that. This is the back of the figure with a nice paint application as well. You can remove this piece so you can light up the chest. So let me just turn this on, and you can see little lights here and there. And of course the front. And the front we have a lot of lighting feature. We have in the middle, obviously, the bottom, the side here, there, here, and the other side as well. So looking very cool. I think this figure has the most lighting effects I've seen in any Iron Man figure. I could be wrong, but so far I really like what I see. And of course we have these flaps here that you can move up and down. So let me show you. So this one you can move up. You can see some cool mechanics underneath, and of course this one as well. So both sides can do. You can actually move it up or down. Looking very cool. And that's basically it for this. So now let's do some articulation, shall we? Now for Iron Man, we can move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. Not bad for the articulation. Now for the shoulder, you can move this piece up and down, and you can do a full 360 with the arm, which is a very good articulation. You have some butterfly movement here on the shoulder. You have some bicep swivel, and of course the double joint elbow articulation, and of course the classic wrist peg on the hand with articulated fingers, which I showed you that earlier. Now for the torso, we have the classic Iron Man articulation. You can swivel and you can just push it, press it up, and you have even more range of motion with the swivel and of course the up crunch. So there's 3 pieces there, as you can see. Very cool. Now for the leg, you have to move these pieces up so you don't damage it, and the leg you can push it down, and you're gonna have more access to lift the leg about this much and back about this much. And just be careful because that side hits the flap on the top. So let me just put this the right way. Now you have some swivel on the thighs, and you can bend the knee about this much. So very good articulation in my opinion. And last but not least, we have the feet. You can move it up and down, and you can move this piece up, and it will give you more range of motion if you want to move it up and down, and of course some ankle pivot. So really not bad for an Iron Man figure. Now let me show you the head sculpt on this figure so you guys can see a little better. And here we have Iron Man with Tony Stark's head sculpt, and honestly this head sculpt looks on point to me. Very nice paint application on the hair, the skin color, and of course the sculpted hair looks very cool. Now the only thing I don't like, and this is personal preference, is that he looks to the side. I'm not too fan of those. I want to see the figure looking straight at me. Personal opinion. So it looks very cool anyways. And this is Tony Stark, ladies and gentlemen. Looking very good. So let me just show you the top here, the sculpted hair, very nicely done. Now let's do some comparisons. And here we have Iron Man Mark 47 next to the holographic version, and I think they look very good together. Now the difference is that Iron Man holographic version is plastic compared to the diecast that is the Mark 47. For the next one we have Rhodey, the endgame version of War Machine, and obviously they look super cool together, almost the same height, right, as you can see. And last but not least, for the next one we have the one and only Mark 50 from Infinity War. And yes, the difference on the head sculpt is notorious. You see Tony Stark looking straight at you, and I think it's kind of like a reuse head sculpt in my opinion, but they look super cool anyway. Now let's take a look at the accessories. And here we have all the accessories, and starting with the base, I really like this Spider-Man Homecoming logo on the top with a nice texture on the front. We have the name tag here that says Iron Man Tony Stark with some spider web on the sides, so looking very cool. Now this base has some addition to it, which is the more dynamic stand, and this here you can attach it to one piece, which I'm going to show you in just a sec. So that one you can attach to this piece here, and then you can connect the mini repulsor that throws all the missiles. So looking very good. That's a good addition in my opinion to this set. So it's very easy to put on. I will show you at the end of the video with the posters, so don't worry. Now we have this mini repulsor deployer looking very good. I really like the paint application on the top. You can see the weathering here, nice red color. This should be the front, and the other one should be the back of the repulsor. So that's very easy to put. You just put this on in here. So let me just show you. Let me just push it, and that's basically it. And that's how it would look when you want to put the effects, which I'm going to show you also in just a sec. Now we have these interchangeable pieces. These are the ones that goes on top of the figure, and it is magnetic, so you can remove it very easily. Very nice paint application as well. Now for the next one we have the other pieces that you put on the arm with the missile as well, and you can see it has the orientation right or left, looking very good. You can see the paint application as well, very nicely done, and it is magnetic as I said before, so it's very easy to put on and off, and it has the L or R, so you know which orientation you can put. Now this is the missile launcher effect, very nice orange color, very translucent as well, and very easy to put on the repulsor. So it's really super cool effect, and it adds a lot of character, I guess, to this set. As you can see, very cool. Now for the next one we have the actual missiles, and this one you can attach to the missile effect, and it will give you a super cool look on the the launcher, and which I'm gonna show you later in the poses as well, so you can take a look. Very nice paint application as well. Now we have the effects. This one goes on the feet, and very similar to previous Iron Man effects, or really nothing new, but kind of like super translucent color, looking very cool. Now the next one we have the hands, and this one are the ones that already have this effect attached, so these are not removable. As you can see, this is the side. Very cool paint application as well with the silver and the red, and you can see here this is not removable, so don't even try. Looking very cool. Now then we have 6 hands, so I'm going to show you the one with the articulated fingers, which I showed you before, but I just want to give you a better close-up so you can articulate these fingers. You have some very cool weathering on the top, and of course the palm with the lightning feature here in the middle, looking very cool. I really like the paint application and the colors. Now we have the head sculpt, Tony Stark, looking very good. As I said before, I'm not a too fan of the head sculpt or the face looking sideways. I want the figure to look straight at you, but I guess it doesn't look that bad. But still, I think they should have done it that way. And then it comes with the glasses with Friday, so that looks very cool. You can just put it on, and that's it. Very nice. Very cool. I really like the translucent effect as well. The glasses, very cool. And that's basically it for these piece. So let me just put it down, and show you the next piece. This goes on the neck, so this gives you the effect of the retractable helmet, I think. And last but not least, we have the helmet. And this piece here is empty inside. As you can see, the effect of the mechanical features there, looking very cool. It is magnetic on the side, so you can put the mask on, which I'm going to show you now. You can see the back of the mask. You can see all the details. Very cool, very nicely done as well. You can see the magnets. And just be very careful, because sometimes these magnets are not glued well, so you may have to use some crazy glue to fix them. So let me just put that on, and let me just push it a little bit. So it looks very cool. So this is the effect of the I guess Iron Man, or the suit by itself. Now this is gonna take me to my final thoughts about this figure. I'm very, very happy with this figure, and honestly I wasn't expecting this to be so good. Now I know why this figure sold out in the first place. Starting with the likeness, I think it is on point. The head sculpt is on point, the paint application, the details, you name it. Hands down, one of the best Iron Men in the market. Now, this figure comes with a decent amount of accessories, which in my opinion, it is a huge plus. You can do basically anything with this guy. As far as articulation, it is on point. No issues in that area. You can do dynamic poses. You can do anything you want. But of course, you need to be very careful, because it is a delicate figure. Now, with a price point of $375, I think this one is a no-brainer. You need to have this guy in your collection for sure. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, check out my Instagram and Facebook group 6Scale Media for anything related 1/6 figures. Both links in the description below. Also, if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well, and see you around in the next video.